Welcome to Microsoft Excel once again. Today we will discuss sorting and filtering. So these are the very powerful tool whenever we want to analyze our data or we need to summarize our data. We need this kind of tools. These are very powerful tools. So first of all, we'll be discussing sorting. Sorting is the process of arranging data into meaningful order so that you can analyze it more effectively. So suppose we have a data and we want to put it into some order as per our requirement. So we can do so by using sorting tool. So by using some practical examples, we will discuss it extensively. So let's see some examples. So you have a data like this, and let me tell you, we find the sorting option in home tab. As this is home tab, you can see, and under sort and filter, under editing group, you can see sort and filter, and within this you have sort option. So whenever our cell is selected in which some text is there, then you can see it is written sort A to Z and sort Z to A. A to Z means ascending order and Z to A means descending order. And whenever we are selecting a cell which contains a number, and now I am going to sort and filter, the option has been changed. It is showing sort smallest to largest and largest to smallest. So this is the difference. Whenever we are there in a cell which contains number, it will show like this, smallest to largest and largest to smallest. And whenever we are there in a cell which contains text, then it will show ascending or descending. That means A to Z or Z to A. So suppose we are here in column C, that is average marks in class 7. So I need to sort it in ascending order. That means smallest to largest. So I am selecting the first cell, then I am going to sort and filter option, then I am clicking on smallest to largest. As you can see, it has been changed. The order has been changed. You can see it is from smallest to largest. As I have selected this cell, it has been applied to this column. The sorting has been applied to this column. The name has been changed, we can see, but these numbers we can see 73 and at the last of it 63 is given. So the utility of arranging it from smallest to largest has been applied to it, but the text that are associated with these cells has also been changed. So this has to be remembered. Again we are undoing it by pressing Ctrl Z. Now I am selecting a cell in D column. Now I am applying smallest to largest. As you can see, this column, the data of this column has been changed, but in the C column the data hasn't been changed properly. So it is actually changing this cell, and for this the changes occur in other cells, but it is not fully sorted. The cell, the column that we have selected, the data in this column has been fully changed, but the others are not. So that is the most important thing. We have to remember this. So whichever cell you select, sorting will be applied to that column in which the cell is there. So let's undo it. Now I am selecting a cell in which names are there. Now I am going to sort and filter, and now you can see it is sort A to Z and Z to A. So I am doing Z to A, and you can see it has been arranged from Z to A. So this is the utility that we get. Again I am pressing Ctrl Z. Now what I am doing is that I am selecting a column. Now I am going to sort option and clicking on smallest to largest. Now a dialog box has appeared. It is asking expand the selection, which is by default selected. That means we have selected a range, and now it is asking for expanding the selection. That means it wants to take into consideration the other columns as well. So by default it is expand the selection. If we want to continue with the current selection that we have selected a column, if we want to change only that column, then we have to go to that option and it will change only that column, and I think it will not express any meaning because all the data will be changed, so there will be a mistake. So it is advisable that we should click on expand the selection, which is by default selected. We have to just click on sort button, and as we can see, the other cells that are associated with it has also been changed. So this option only comes whenever you are selecting a column. Now I am pressing Ctrl Z. This sort and filter option is also available in data tab. Though we are not discussing about filtering, I am going to data tab. You can see sort option is there, and here you can see at the left hand side of sort button we have smallest to largest and then largest to smallest. Namely, this is ascending order and Z to A means descending order. So we can apply from there, from here also. As you can see, I am selecting sort button. Now notice one thing, there is add label, delete label, and this option, it has been ticked my data has headers. I have selected only that cell. That cell I have selected 86%. Now I am going to data tab and clicking on sort button, and you can see it has appeared that my data has headers. So the selection has been made without the headings. So it is not taking the headings. Once we remove the tick button, you can see the whole data along with the headers has been selected. So let it be, let the tick be there. Now come to this one, sort by. Now under which column do we want to apply sorting? So sort by, you have to select the header. Suppose we want to select average marks in class 7, this one, and sort on values, it will sort on values. And now we can specify the order. This is smallest to largest, we are changing it to largest to smallest. Now if we click on OK, you can see this, the data has been changed. You can see this by checking the serial number. So it has been from largest to smallest, and the names have also been changed. So in this way we can apply sorting. If we need to apply on student names, click on sort, then sort by student name, and then it will be on values and order. Now I am doing it Z to A and clicking on OK, and as you can see, it is Joe, Oliver, Mason, Isabella, Emma, Aria, Aiden. It has been Z to A. If you click on this cell and click on Z to A, you can see the data has also been changed. So this is the easiest way to do the sorting. Now one more thing, if we want to apply sorting in more than one level, for example, first of all we are selecting student's name, and that is I'm doing Z to A. Now I want to add a level, so I'm clicking on add level. So it will sort the data by considering the student name Z to A, and then after the sorting has been done, it will go to the next level where we are applying sorting to this one, average marks in class 7, and now we are doing it smallest to largest. Now we are clicking on OK, and that you can see smallest to largest. Okay, that you can see student name has been sorted, and also after this has also been changed, not fully but slightly it has been changed. So you have to remember one thing, that you may add levels, but the first level in which you are applying sorting, it will be in a proper way, and the next level will not be in proper way, because it is not possible to fulfill all the conditions. So the first one that is there in the first level, it will be in proper way, and the next level it will be in a approx way. So that is the difference. So the only utility is that we are getting labels. We can also delete the labels if we don't want it. Suppose we don't want average marks in class 7, we don't want it to apply, so just select it and click on delete label. You can see it has been deleted, and simply click on OK. So this is called multi-level sorting. So I hope this part is clear. So sorting is nothing but arranging data into some order. It may be applied to text, it may be applied to numbers. So nothing else, it is just arranging the data into orders. Now we'll be discussing filtering. And you can see filter in Excel helps display relevant data by eliminating the irrelevant entries temporarily from the view. The data is filtered as per the given criteria. The purpose of filtering is to focus on the crucial areas of a dataset. Suppose we have a large volume of data, and from that data we need to find out some data according to a certain criteria. So if we want to view that data, we can view it temporarily by using filtering tool. So let me show you how it works. We have a database like this. We don't want this. So we'll be applying filter over here. I'm deleting that one. So select a header cell, then click on under home tab. You can see under editing group, sort and filter is there. From there you have to click on filter. You can see once you apply filter in one header, it will be applied to all the headers that are there. So we can see a small arrow has appeared to all the headers. Now go to last name section and click on the arrow. You can see all the names are being displayed. So here you have to remove the text, and now if we want to see the data for only Johnson and Williams, we have to just put a tick on their names and click on OK. And we can see Johnson and William. These two names are there and their data are being displayed. So this is the utility of using filtering. In this section, suppose we have applied filter to the last name section. Now I want to apply filter to quarter section. If we want to see the quarter number 2, then we have to remove all the ticks, then we have to put a tick on quarter 2 and press OK, and we can see under quarter 2 two names are there, Williams and Johnson. So in this way we can apply more than one filtering. This is the utility of using filtering. So what does it do? It temporarily displays the data that we want to see. You can see the whole data has been disappeared, and now it is showing only this part of data. And you can also notice that the row number has appeared in blue color. So once it is in blue color, you have to get to know that filtering has been applied to it. Moreover, you can see the icon of filtering. It will look like this. So if you want to remove filtering, simply go to shorten filter and click on filter button. If you click on filter, filter will be removed. If you click on clear, then all the criteria that we chose earlier, it will be cleared, but the filtering will be there. That means we can also apply filter right now. Filter tool will be there. If you want to clear the filter, remove the filter tool, then go to shorten filter and click on filter. You can see filter tool has been disappeared. So this is the way, and the same thing is available in data tab. In data tab you can see a filter button is there. So whenever you are selecting a header cell and clicking on filter, you can see filtering has been applied. Now you can do so like the previous one. Suppose we want to know quarter 1 and quarter 4. So we are selecting 1 and 4. Now we are clicking on OK. Now it is exactly showing quarter 1 and quarter 4 data. And now if you want to apply a filter to this one, exactly two countries are there, UK and USA. Now if you select UK only, then it will show one data, that is from UK. So it is fulfilling two things, that is UK and quarter 1. And now you can see a clear button is there. If you click onto it, the filtered data will be cleared, but the filter tool will be there. If you want to remove that filter tool, so simply click on filter which has been highlighted. So click on it, you can see it has been removed. So this is filtering. Again I am summarizing. Sorting is to arrange data in some order. It may be ascending or descending order. It may be smallest to largest or largest to smallest. And filtering is to create a temporarily data that will be displayed temporarily as per our requirement. So this is filtering. So we have some more facilities over here. We will discuss all the things one by one. So first of all, let me filter this one. We have a data like this, and we can see the rows are colored, the cells are colored, and now we have to filter it according to a specific color. So select a header, go to data tab, go to filter, and once the filter has been applied, just click on the arrow. You can see text filter is there, filter by color is there. So filter by color, you can do so one at a time, one color at a time. So now I am clicking, I am selecting the green one. So you can see only the green rows are being displayed. That means the green color has been filtered. So in this way we can do color filtering. Again we are clearing it. If you want to, if you are there, you can select any of the arrows, go to filter by color and choose a color. Suppose I am selecting yellow, it is showing yellow. So in this way we can color filter. Now one more thing is there. If you click onto this, we have text filters, and it is showing equals, does not equal, begins with, ends with. So let's click on begins with. Begins with, I am writing begins with A, and simply click on OK. You can see all the words that begin with A has been filtered. All the words, Advanced Excel, AutoCAD, all the things that are beginning with A are being displayed. Another thing we can do, suppose we are here in the name of the student section. Now if you go to text filter and select begins with, I am writing K, and here you can also select ends with, I am selecting this one, ends with T. Begins with K and ends with T. Now we are clicking on OK button, and that you can see that name Kevin Root, this name is starting with K and ending with T. So as per our requirement, the data has been filtered. So this is the utility of using filter. Again I am clearing it. Again I am showing we are applying text filter and clicking on begins with. Now we are giving some another, for example, begins with P and ends with N. Now if you click on OK, you can see Peter Wilson, that name is beginning with P and ending with N. So in this way we have filtered our data. Another option is there, you can see sort by color. You can also sort by color like this. If you click onto green color, you can see green color has been sorted together. Now again if you want to click on blue, you can see blue color has been sorted together. So the colors are being bundled up. So in this way these are sorted. You can do so by clicking this one also. Suppose we are selecting name of the students, and now sort on here cell color. Now you can change the order. Suppose I am selecting green one, and where it should appear on top, I am not giving it at top. Okay, I am giving it on bottom, and now we are pressing OK. Now you can see it has been sorted. We didn't change the we didn't clear the filtering, so that's why it happened. So we are clearing it, and we are pressing Ctrl Z. Now this is in order. Now I am going to sort, clicking on name of the students. This is cell color. Now we are selecting green color, and on bottom OK. That you can see all the names have been with green color have been bundled up at the bottom. So this is the utility of sorting. In case of sorting, we have applied color, and in case of filtering also we have applied color. So in case of filtering, we can get to see only those data that fulfills our criteria, and the other data will be discarded temporarily. Once we remove filter, all the data will appear. In case of sorting, all the data will be there, but it will remain arranged in some order. As we can see, green color has been ordered, and it has been kept at the bottom, which we selected earlier. So that's all from sorting and filtering. I hope sorting and filtering is clear. Now I will show one thing more, that is, now I am clearing the colors. It is not filled with color. Now we are copying the headers over here, and also we are taking a cell below it. Now we are writing something. For example, we are writing tally. Now we will apply advanced filter. So to apply advanced filter, we have to go to data. Here we can see advanced is written. This is advanced filtering. If we click onto this, we can see this database has been selected. We have to remember one thing: before applying advanced filtering, you have to keep your cursor in the main database. In any cell you can keep your cursor or select any cell within the main database, and then you have to go to advanced. You can see the whole database will be auto selected. Now in that dialog box you can see filter the list in place. That means within this place it will be filtered. That means temporary view will be available in that part where the database is there. Another is copy to another location. If we click onto this one, we have to click a cell that will take a address, and there the filtering data will be displayed. So I am not selecting this one, I am selecting this one, filter in place. Now you can see two options are there: list range, which has been already selected, the database, and criteria range, which I will select. So in the criteria range I am selecting this one, which we have created. Now simply click on OK. You can see as we have kept tally under course, so only the tally data are being displayed. So 2 tallies were there in the main database, so 2 tallies are being displayed. If you want to clear it, simply click on clear button. And now, for example, I am writing age, that is I am writing over than greater than less than 22. Now we have to select once more. Criteria is also selected. Simply click on OK. So less than 22 is only one data. Previously we saw that there were 2 datas, but now whenever we have applied less than 22, it is showing only one data, that is that age is 21, that is less than 22. So in this way it will work. So you can supply as many criteria as we have, like serial number, name of the students, course, age, final semester. So if we fill up all the data, that means we are giving 1 2 3 4 5 criteria. If all the 5 criteria match, then only the data will appear here. So this is called advanced filter. We can do this filtering by seeing the criteria at a glance. We don't have to do it one after another. Simply we have to put the data, as many criteria as we want, then we have to apply advanced filtering, then it will display the data according to the criteria. So that's all from advanced filtering. I hope all these are clear to you. Thank you.